Oh, and we are live with another episode of The Sound. My name is Jared Seymour.
And I'm Kevin Harris. What's up?
And boy, do we have a great show for you tonight. Gulf Coast, our own boys, and Magnolia Bayou is going to be jumping on the live stream with us here tonight. They've been on the show before, back in our old studio. We've had them on a live stream concert event over at Gulf Media Collective with Joey Miller. That was like, what, 2020, Kevin?
Yep.
We finally got him back on the show again tonight. It's going to be a great interview. If you've never heard of Magnolia Bayou, boy, are you missing out. And you must have been living under a rock if you're from the Gulf Coast area, because these guys are legit. Starting out the show like we always do, we got the Grudge Match for you tonight. Kevin, why don't you explain who we got in the Grudge Match tonight?
Well, we got to start it off the right way.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, let's give them a preview and then we'll get it going.
Okay, so we got two new bands. Red Star went into the Hall of Fame last week. You can check them out on our YouTube channel. Just look at the playlist, Grudge Match Hall of Fame, and you'll see everybody that's made the Hall of Fame there. And they are in it now. So we've got two new challengers. The first one is a band out of Houston, which some people know along the Gulf Coast regional area in Saturate. Got new music. It's called Light the Match. And then they'll be going up against Silent Theory with their band Flicker. So that's coming all on the wonderful Grudge Match being brought to you by Juke Joint in just a few minutes.
That's right. And then we also have our very own Lisa and Matt going to be jump on the live stream with us tonight and talk to what Matt's got, the UK Lowdown is rundown. What are we calling it?
Lisa's the US takeover of Matt's UK Lowdown.
Oh, so, wow. That's okay. Got
to say that that's a mouthful, man. Hey, and you know what? We normally don't do these things on Monday nights. Make sure, don't forget, on the radio station coming up in just about 30 minutes or so, it is the Filthy 15 with Harmony Mitchell. And look who has a great job. Pop in and join us on this one. Hello, Haley. How are you?
Oh, Haley, what is up? But yeah, so a great show tonight, like we're talking about. But like Kevin already mentioned, man, we got to start out the right way. It's going to be a good time. If you're enjoying what you're seeing already, smash the like button, smash the share button. You're watching The Sound. Oh, that feels good every time, man. I love that intro. It's that's one of my favorites. So let's hit the comment section up, Kevin. We got what's up, Matt? What's up, Dustin? What's up, Jesse? What am I missing here, Kevin? We got Will in the comments
in there,
below.
Christina,
yeah,
Michelle, Haley Green, Abe, Matt James, Lisa, all of them there. And you know, Haley's in there. And guys, if you haven't had a chance to watch any of the season of The Voice yet this year, make sure you go back and watch a few of the episodes that Haley is in. She's on Team Blake. She's doing well. She won her round last week. So congratulations to her. She continues to climb that ladder there on The Voice. So huge shout out to Haley Green there. Proud of you.
Yes.
We had you first. I keep saying it, but yeah, so proud of you. So check it out. Season of The Voice. Haley Green, she's on Team Blake.
That's right. That's right. And right here, exclamation point notify if you're watching us on Facebook. That way you don't miss any of the shows, man. Facebook will alert you every time we go live. All you got to do is drop that in the comments. Exclamation point notify, all one word, and you won't miss a show. So if you're familiar with the show, the first thing we like to do, first thing right out of the gate here, is the Grudge Match. And like Kevin mentioned, we've got two brand new bands tonight. As far as like, they're both the competitors tonight, right?
Right. So two new challengers.
And like Kevin mentioned, Saturate. I think we're gonna play them in slot 1. Kevin, is that how you got it lined up?
Yes, slot 1.
Okay, they played 10 years ago here on the Gulf Coast, back whenever I was playing out with my band, Falls from Grace. We played with them over on Highway 49. The bar used to be called Nate's Place.
Slippery Nick, Nate's Place. Now it's the pub.
No, I'm sorry. It was the one that's not even a bar anymore.
Poorhouse, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Poorhouse. But this was Nate's Bar, I think. Anyway, it was right by O'Neill Road, Kevin. It's not even a bar anymore, is where we played with them at. They played a couple other places around here, but we recently ran into them on our trip to Houston when Kevin and I, Dustin, and my buddy Joey, we went out to see Korn and Stained. They played a show about lunchtime that day at the Harley Davidson shop. ran into those guys, got to talk to them, man. Great group of guys. They're still out putting out new music. It's still great, putting on a great live show. So this is their newest single, correct, Kevin? Their newest release just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, it just came out last week, I believe. It's called Light the Match. But first of all, we want to thank the Juke Joint. They are our title sponsor, and they are also the host of Magnolia Bayou Friday
That's
night.
correct.
So
That's
Magnolia Bayou, who's going to be on the show here in just a few minutes, you can catch them live Friday night at the Juke Joint. So it's going to be some good stuff. But yeah, so this will be video number 1. It's Saturate. And you know how the Grudge Match works. If you're on Facebook, you'll see a poll pop up. You get to vote video number 1, video number 2. If you're on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, put it in the comments of what video number 1 or video number 2 you like. We'll tabulate the votes. Winner moves on to the next episode. And you win 3 in a row and you're into the Hall of Fame, just like Red Star moved into the Hall of Fame last episode. So we're going to get it going. Being brought to you by the Juke Joint, 1911 Government Street in Ocean Springs. Video number 1. This is Saturate. Make sure you play the intro video first that Dustin made for us. So make sure you get in there. And so, yeah, we'll do that. And so it's video number 1. It's the Grudge Match. And you are watching the sound.
Yep.
They still got it.
Yep. You're welcome out there. If you haven't heard of Saturate before, go look them up. Spotify, YouTube, Facebook. They're on all the socials, man. You're not going to be disappointed. They got a lot of music out there for you, too.
And I think we need to get them back over here. You all right there?
I agree with that. And I think we need to make that happen.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Allergies. I don't know. Let's keep the show rolling here. People in the comments, man, don't be afraid to drop a comment down there. Let us know where you're from. Let's see where everybody's coming in from tonight and how far away. I got a feeling Matt's going to win the distance contest, but I'd like to see where everybody's at tonight. The UK. Yeah, you win that. You definitely win the distance on that one, bro. All right, well, let's keep it rolling here. Video number 2, if I don't cough to death here, Kevin.
All right, so I'll handle it. Video number 2. We've had them on the show before. They've been in matter of fact, I got to look, but I think one of their songs is actually in the Hall of Fame. It's a band called Silent Theory. This is their newest song, Flicker. They made a live video, so based off of their live concert. And this is it. It's video number 2. It's the Grudge Match. Get ready to vote. Here is Silent Theory, and it is Flicker, and you're watching the sound.
Everything you suffered for, save face, placate, but you change that empty taste in your mouth. Will you keep me company as my candle burns out? I can't help thinking that these rules were made up as they go. Who knew it's not enough to bleed? It makes one wonder if we'll rise above the waves or get pulled under. Idolize some sense of purpose in blatant lies. It's staged, it's all an illusion. You'll be the last to see. Behave, the price is a burden. Wolves make remarkable sheep. God forbid that I should give my pity to the wealthy swine among us pigs, unworthy of the air we breathe, the life we live. I figure if you knock one down, the rest will give way. Will you keep me company as my candle burns out? I can't help thinking that these rules were made up as they go. Who knew it's not enough to bleed? It makes one wonder if we'll rise above the waves or get rolled under. I know exactly what you want, I just can't give it to you. My soul is written in the font. I'm sure my fate will follow through. Keep me company as my candle burns out. I can't help thinking that these rules were made up as they go. Who knew it's not enough to bleed? It makes one wonder if we'll rise above the waves or get rolled under.
Well. Looks like we got a little bit of a competition going on tonight.
We do. So the votes are already coming in. So get your votes in now. The poll should be up. And if you don't see a poll, that means you're watching us on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. And that means put it in the comments, video number 1 or video number 2.
That's simple. Right. And also share it too, because that always helps us out, man. Helps us out a ton. So we got some people waiting patiently backstage, Kevin. I think it's probably time we go ahead and bring them out, and let's get to the talkings here. What do you think?
Let's roll. Let's roll.
All right. All right. Now, what the hell is going on here? We got Lisa and Matt, and you're in the same video. What's going on here?
I'm in the UK.
Holy shit. She's in the UK, ladies and gentlemen. She got a passport and she flew the country.
I did. I left.
So how's the UK?
It's the US takeover of the UK Lowdown.
It's awesome. It's actually been a really great visit thus far.
Okay.
We long flight. It's been great. We went to Turbulence Festival the other day in Plymouth on Saturday night and saw some amazing bands. The metal scene so far here, the rock scene, has been insane. It's been really, really good. I was shocked actually with how good it is.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard that the rock metal scene is a lot better over there. And I know Europe, at least from what I see on YouTube, has like, y'all got like the festivals on lockdown, right? Like download stuff like that, like just crazy hundreds of thousands of people for multiple days. Just what is that? Once a year they do those kinds of things over there, Matt? What's the
Yeah, once a year. Our festival season starts from around about May till probably end of October, and it's a festival every weekend.
Damn. Now we have them over here, but for some reason they always look way bigger on over in the UK. I don't know. I think y'all have the numbers.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Oh, Rock and Review. Yeah, awesome, man. Yeah. His write-ups have been awesome, Kevin. Have you been reading them?
I have. So he's done a great job. He did a write-up on Love to Hate, did a write-up on Blacktop Mojo. He's done a bunch of stuff. He's really good at what he does. So if that's right. If you haven't, you see the comment up there, Rock and Review, look them up on Facebook. Make sure you like them and get their stuff on your page so you can read exactly what they got going on. But speaking of reviews, so who all did you get to see?
We got to see a lot of bands. Mainly The City Is Ours, a band called Defenses, and a band that I'd never heard before called Raptors. Insane.
That was the one y'all sent me the Spotify link on, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was listening. I finally got a chance to listen to some of it today. I was like, holy shit.
They blew me away.
I'm telling you, everything that you guys have sent us from the UK has just been fucking intense.
That's right.
And it's so good to listen to. There's so much stuff over there.
Yeah, the Raptors performance shocked the hell out of me. It was.
Oh, you can cuss on the show. Don't worry. Go ahead. Drop that bomb. Go ahead.
It shocked the fuck out of me. I was blown away by this band. I got the chance to talk with the vocalist after for a while, and they'd only been around for 3 years. They've only been performing very recently. They have a few singles out, but they were insane.
Yeah,
they were insane.
Yeah, they've
insanely
got
talented.
They've got new stuff coming because they've done some new tracks. But his vocal range was off the scale.
He reminded me of Matt James from Blacktop Mojo, but far heavier.
Yeah, Matt, that Blacktop Mojo show we had a couple weeks ago. I knew they were going to be good, but I'll be damned if they didn't slap everybody there in the face with just like blown away by how good those guys were. The whole band.
But you speak of that, and Matt and Lisa and I chatted on it about before last week when I was putting the Got You Covered show together. I was digging through some stuff. He did a cover of Fuel's Hemorrhage that just absolutely blew me away on that.
Well, he did the Dream On and pulled it off. That the whole band did.
Well,
and they pulled that off.
And then what was another band out of the UK that you introduced me to? What was it? Chugaboom?
Chugaboom, yeah.
And they did a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. Had a much heavier side to Bohemian Rhapsody, but it was fucking badass. So,
yeah, that's not an easy song to cover.
That's a tall order for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Jared, there's a show that comes on Friday night at 7:00 called Got You Covered.
I've never heard of it.
And then you should check it out. And
I've never heard of
some of this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Adam, what's up in the comments? We got Nikki in the comments, and let's see, where does he do the Kevin? Where they're on his Facebook page, Rock and
they're
Review,
on the
correct?
Facebook page, Rock and Review. You see the comment right above you there. Just click on his page and just hit the like button, man. Hit the like and follow, and you'll get to see all his reviews that he's got going there. So tell us about, we're getting ready to play. I don't know if we're going to do the interview first or the video first.
I think we got to do at least a little bit of the video or the whole thing if we have time, just to give context to people, because they're not, I know most of our viewers, listeners, whatever, are not going to be familiar with the UK bands, which is why we're so glad to have Matt doing this. But let's give them the context. Let's let them hear the band first, and then that way they'll be more into the interview.
So we're gonna play. They released this video about a month ago. It's the band Defenses, which you guys got a chance to talk to, but we're going to play the video so people can get a little bit familiar with the band before we do the interview. So we're going to roll into it now. This is the band Defenses. Check it out, and you're watching the sound. Jared didn't load it up. It's all
yes,
right.
I did. I got it right here.
Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. There you go.
The wrong one. That's okay. I got to pull it out of the stream.
All right, hashtag, ladies and gentlemen, hashtag.
Hashtag Jared fucked up.
Got to keep it consistent, ladies and gentlemen.
You know you are. Crawl backwards from dead, back to the start where I had you in. Already consumed with so much loss, not to escape it at any cost. Where do I even begin? I'll live with the memory of what will never be. I back it up when I see the cloud making its way to me. Just like you know you are. I've got a confession. I haven't lost everything. Haven't lost. I haven't lost. I haven't lost. Confession. I haven't lost everything. As low as I can, the skeletons devout that gets me back up again. As much as I feel like there's nothing left, something much bigger than me gets me back into the unknown. I'll carry on. I'll live with the memory of what will never be. I back it up but I see the cloud making its way to me. And I'm ready for rain and I feel it again.
Matt, you haven't let us down yet, man. That was awesome. Now, did I miss it? Did y'all get to see them while you on this trip?
I was just about to say I want to ask Lisa a question right now. What are they like live?
That was my.
That doesn't do them any justice.
Really?
They were completely sick AF.
Okay.
They're the hard vocalists just in the pit, in the crowd. I mean, just their energy was wild. It was do not miss performance for sure.
Okay. Wow. That's awesome. And Matt, tell us, what level are they at? Are they local as far as like local clubs? Are they regional for on your neck of the woods, or are they like major label kind of deal? Where are they at?
They're an independent band.
Okay.
I'd say regional because they're slowly touring around the country. And there is a little bit in the interview about what's happening with them next. So
okay, let's jump right into it, man. Matt is this right after or before the show that you got to see him play?
This is just after their performance.
Okay. All right. This is straight from the UK, man. Matt caught him after their performance. You can hear some cars in the background. It's this real guerrilla warfare style stuff, which is what we're going for here. So it's a great interview. Let's check it out.
This is Matt, UK Lowdown, and we're here at Turbulence Festival Plymouth, and I've got Defensive with me.
Hi.
Yeah. If you guys want to introduce who you are, what you do in the band.
Starting from this side. William, I do vocals, heavy vocals, screams.
I'm Callum, I play guitar.
I'm Cherry and I'm the singer.
I'm Kyle and I play drums.
And I'm Harry and I play the bass.
So you guys had your album In the Balance drop yesterday. How are you feeling about that?
Amazing. It's so good to finally have it be out and finally be able to share the majority of these songs with everyone. Very, very excited that it's finally out.
I think relieved as well.
It was just constant, like for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, and it's
more than that now.
And it's been, the whole thing has been a 6-month campaign, and it's sort of been building up to yesterday. So to have that pass and to be able to share it with these people that you care about, we've met along the way, it's really special.
So with that campaign, you've hit some pretty big Spotify editorial playlists.
Yeah.
Being independent, how does that make you guys feel? And
we're really grateful. Yeah. We are genuinely really grateful. It's always a bit of a gamble when a song comes out, and obviously if you're self-funded, you've got a record label and everything, you're kind of always hoping on hitting that big editorial playlist. So when it does pay off, it's really good.
Got to give a shout out to Steph Pascal for bringing us out there.
Yeah. She is.
And I think it goes to show that unsigned bands can get their name out there. Without a label, if you've got a good tight-knit team behind you, it'll be
something that Sound 2 to 8 is all about, is bringing up and coming bands and showing the love and supporting them.
Yeah, man.
And you guys have got a big show Friday, I believe.
Yes.
Which is the album release show.
Yeah.
That's it.
In London. Excited?
Very
We're counting the days, honestly. It's going to be very special. It's the first time.
It's November 2019, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was our last headline show.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
2 years since we had the show.
It's probably my favourite set that we've put together so far, because the collection of songs now has got loads of our favourites from the new one, and also hopefully loads of everyone else's favourites from everything else that we've released together. It's almost like a greatest hits.
Yeah.
Really, I would say.
With our recent tour, we had to be like, I was like, we really want to put this song in, but it's not out yet, so we can't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think the special thing as well is that this is the first album or like sort of release we've done where it was written like specifically to be fun live. Mm-hmm. That was like the number one objective, was like we want something that we love playing and that people love like moving around to.
You guys killed it in there, and you can see that you were loving what you're doing. And
Absolutely.
We wouldn't be down here if we didn't. So
moving forward, what's in the future for you guys? Where do we go?
Where don't we want to go is the question.
Well, we've got a few shows lined up in support of this album. So next week and then the week after that, we're playing another little day-off festival in December in Reading Rising, and then
Southampton.
Yeah, we've got Halloween in Southampton, which is really
Halloween
exciting.
on Halloween.
Supporting our home, and their tour was really, really good.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then next year I think we're probably going to try and go out again just to do a proper run for the album and see what else we can do. It'd be really, really good to finally get to go out to Europe, because that's something that we've been wanting to do pretty much since we started.
And just every day we have people who are just like asking like, okay, cool, when are you coming out to Europe? And it's like,
we have a lot of fans in Europe, so finally getting to go out there would be really, really good. So we'll see if we can make that happen sometime soon.
So yeah, that'd be awesome. And then past that, it's the download takeover.
Yeah.
Which is carried over from 2020.
Yeah.
But we are still apparently on the bill. So they haven't got rid of us yet. It's like a bad smell.
So download, if you're at download, come down early. We're going to be opening the Thursday thing. We don't know the details yet, but we're on the Thursday.
Yeah, awesome, guys.
Thanks for giving us your time for a quick chat.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Check out the album on Spotify, In the Balance Defences. This is Match UK Lowdown, and you're listening to the Sound 228.
Great job, dude. That's awesome, man. Great catch on the band. I think people in the comments are digging it. This is what we set the show up for, 100%. And now we got you over here slinging people from across the pond. So, dude, I'm pumped, man. That's amazing.
Definitely.
Fucking taking over.
Yeah. Well, the reason why Lisa flew over for that show was The City Is Ours, and I experienced something I've never seen before at the show.
My God,
Lisa,
the guitarist Mikey Page, as the set started and they started their first song, he actually opened up the pit, guitar and all. Just came right out and opened up the pit, and not only that, but then he came back out to mosh with us 3 more times during the set
in the pit with his guitar
playing.
So I will say this: I'm glad that the merch fairy was able to deliver that shirt to you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the merch fairy had a gigantic bag.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
What? I don't know. We'll talk. We got to get you. We got to make this more regular.
Correct.
So almost weekly.
We're going to see.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, not almost weekly, but almost every episode.
Right. There we go.
We're going to see Normandy and Caskets on Wednesday in Bristol.
Yes.
Okay.
That's awesome. Yes. Well, you guys enjoy, and we'll chat with you. If you get any more interviews, let us know so we can make sure to get them ready for the next episode.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Keep doing that. That was great. We love it, man. For real. That was awesome. Lisa, thank you for everything that you do. You got us an interview at the last festival you were at. So we're digging it, man. This is great.
All right. Well, thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, Kevin, that's it. That's what the whole show is about, man. And now I would have never heard of that band. Nope. I mean, not until they got massive, not to catch them as early as I think we were catching them, right? And hopefully the people watching the show can appreciate that. Like, go check them out. If you like that song that you heard, go look them up on Spotify. Go find them on Facebook. Shoot them a message. Let them know you heard about them from Matt on the UK Lowdown and on the sound here. So we need to get them on the show, Kevin.
Yes, absolutely. And he just put the other one in there for Raptures, and check them out too. Before we get into our next guest, you got a commercial to play about their show coming up this Friday night at the Juke Joint. So can you pop that commercial in real quick? We'll play it, and then we will bring them into the show and chat with them. So go ahead and do that. Friday night, October 22nd, Magnolia Bayou returns to the Juke Joint in downtown Ocean Springs. I'm gonna join the party. Magnolia Bayou's rocking the Juke Joint in Ocean Springs Friday night, October 22nd. Magnolia Bayou with special guest Naked Gypsy Queens. You wanna make me play? You wanna make me stray? You wanna take me down? Magnolia Bayou with Naked Gypsy Queens Friday night, October 22nd at the Juke Joint, downtown Ocean Springs. Tickets are $10 in advance, $15 day of show. You can get your advance tickets at msjukejoint.com. Magnolia Bayou with the Naked Gypsy Queens at the Juke Joint, October 22nd.
Kevin. Oh, wait. What?
I said, I know where I'm going to be at Friday night.
I was gonna say that was a great commercial, man. You did a good job. Sounded like you anyway. Was that you?
That was me.
Oh, okay.
And Dustin put the video together.
All right. Good deal. Good
Trying
job.
Trying to create a little business
Dustin's getting
here.
pretty good on that cell phone editing shit. He's doing a good job. He sits there like a mad scientist and creates it. So that's Haley, I think they do all ages. Yeah, I do. But look, enough of us jib jabbing here. Let's bring in the guys from Magnolia Bayou and let's chat. Here we go.
Yes.
Gentlemen, what is up?
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, man?
How are y'all doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good.
We're doing great.
I'm excited because I think Dylan, at least outside of Scott Keller and Dustin, this is probably your third time being on the sound, and so I think you're getting up there in the ranks of who's been on the sound the most, and Dylan's getting up there. I think it's just because we fanboy when it comes to Magnolia Bayou.
Yeah. I've been a fan since for a couple years now. I have a video. I guess if I was a good host, I would have queued that up of me recording them on my cell phone when y'all were playing Glory Bound. I think it was Glory Bound. It wasn't Leo's. I think it was already changed over to Glory Bound in Ocean Springs, like 2019, pre-COVID. You know,
Yeah.
What's that, about 40 years ago?
About 2.5, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like it was a lifetime ago, but yeah, Magnolia Bayou, y'all are from the Gulf Coast, man. I think y'all claim Gulfport. Is that right? If I remember correctly.
Correct.
That's right. And just great music, man. Y'all been putting out a ton of killer music for a while now. Great live performances, and like we let off with the commercial, y'all have a show coming up at a place that we frequent and are a part of, the Juke Joint, right?
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about that. What's that? I didn't catch the first band, Kevin. Who's going to be playing with them?
Naked Gypsy Queens.
All right. Is that going to be a good time or what, guys?
It's going to be a barn burner, man. I like to call it that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so, man. Naked Gypsy Queens are from Nashville. They're a fantastic band. So if you've never seen them, I would definitely get out there and check out the set early.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be like it's a big pre-party for us, I guess, because we're going to be opening for Blue Oyster Cult the following night in Hattiesburg. So
nice.
We want the hometown crowd to come out and kind of help us celebrate and amp us up for that, because that's going to be a big deal. So
don't get us too drunk Friday night, everybody.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be a bucket list thing, right? That's a great band to be able to share the stage with. So the last time, Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you will, the last time we had these guys on the show was what I mentioned earlier, was the live stream over at Gulf Media Collective with Joey Miller, right? Now that was what have y'all been up to since then? So give us the rundown. Obviously COVID sucked and messed everything up for everybody, but since we talked to you guys last, what have you been up to?
Traveling, man. We just we've traveled all around the country this summer. Got to go to a lot of cool places. We did like 4 dates for Buckcherry in February, which was really cool. And then since, we've gone out west. We've been to Kentucky a few times, North Carolina. They have us all over the place, man. Just trying to get our reach out there and play in front of as many new people as possible.
Trying to make the rounds, man. Spread the Southern gospel, man. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah, I got a sneaking suspicion that people are digging it when y'all are playing live.
It's quite sneaky, but yes.
So you guys, not only, I mean, you guys hit the tour with Buckcherry for a few dates and stuff like that, but you guys signed with TKO, correct?
Yes.
For your booking agency.
Yeah, I think it was like around October of last year, somewhere around there, somewhere around the fall time.
So, and how often? So, I mean, you guys are not signed. How often does that happen to get with a booking agency the size of like TKO, being an unsigned band? How stoked are you guys to have that happen?
It's pretty good, man. Go ahead, Drew.
I was just gonna say, I'm not really sure how often it happens, but I know it was a pretty big deal for us, as a band that's really trying to expand our reach into newer markets, because that's one of the more difficult things about a band on our level, is getting into those new markets, and a bigger booking agency definitely has the clout to do that for you. So that was a big deal.
Well, I know on that with TKO, some of the bands that they've got that kind of fit right in with you guys, like you guys, and Joyous Wolf is there, and so is 7 Year Witch and stuff like that. And dude, I'm gonna tell you what, it's almost like they've got that market of that style of music. If they could get you all in one freaking show, it would just be unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's and it's really cool because we get in front of guys like Buck Cherry and then Steel Panther and stuff like that. And then Steel Panther's not on TKO necessarily, but when we opened up for them in Grand Junction, Colorado, Mike Starr came out in his his tight pants and everything, and he was like, "Man, you guys are insane!" It was like one of the best opening bands we've ever had. Was comparing Drew to Miles Kennedy. We were all like, "What?"
Nice.
We didn't have to, and guys like that, they've done what they had to do to get to where they are, and they don't have to talk to anybody outside of the show, and to make them the money that they got to make. So not everybody does that, and it was quite nice to kind of feel leveled again with some of those guys and stuff like that, because we're just 4 guys from Mississippi trying to make it work, and it was cool and it was humbling. It was quite nice.
Those guys are talented musicians, man. I'm a huge Steel Panther fan, and if they would have told me that, I'd have died right there and been happy with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I think go ahead, Kevin.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, to get back to your point about TKO and all the bands like us on the roster, I think TKO is probably well aware that style of rock and roll is making a pretty big comeback. So I think they're definitely building the roster and preparing for something big like that.
Yeah. Also, Betts is on our label too. Dickie Betts and the Allman Brothers. So that kind of makes me feel good.
Yeah, for sure. No, and you guys do that genre of rock extremely well. So if they're looking to pick that style, they chose the right band. I want to ask a question though about approach. We deal with unsigned artists, which you guys still are, and whether you're talking to somebody who's been in the game for a while, or hopefully what I hope is that we got some new up and coming musicians, maybe not even a band yet, maybe they're still tinkering around in their living room, bedroom by themselves, and they're gonna form a band in the next 6 months to a year. What is your advice on how they should approach? Everybody wants to be signed and everybody wants a record deal and all this other kind of stuff. Like, is that still the right approach for it? Or is getting with a booking agent like you guys did, does that still give you enough creative freedom to do what you want to do and still own the rights to your music? Like that kind of approach, like, can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, with a booking agency, we definitely have complete freedom over our music, our art, our branding, anything of that sort. But as far as like a band that's just getting out there, we're thinking about getting out there, I think a label or anything of that sort is the last thing they should be thinking about. The most important thing when you're first getting out there is to just make as many connections as possible. If you're just starting out, man, go to open mics, talk to musicians, get their numbers, make friends, go to them every week, and do that for a while. And then when you've got enough songs in your repertoire, get out and try to do a gig, and just continue to network and make connections everywhere you go and build bridges, because that's how you're going to get to the next level.
Yep. And when I was 8 years old and I first got into guitar and stuff, I was just in my living room having fun, and just never stray away from that. Always, like this guy Joe on the screen said, make music, have fun. And like Drew said, make those connections, because it just makes everything easier. Nobody knows the market quite like the people that have been in it the longest, or that are in the midway, that are trying to make the next group of musicians come about. Because I know there's guys older than us that have lived in the scene for so long that the scene has changed some. So talk to the people on the up and up, and then talk to the people that have been there for a little while, and then just see where those gaps are bridged, and kind of go from there, and then make it your own.
Perfect.
I like it.
What do you think, Kevin?
I'm ready to roll into the freaking music.
All right, let's do it.
So we're gonna. So as Jared says, how do you say it? You can tell us everything or tell us nothing. The song is "Train Don't Stop." Tell us a little bit about it, or tell us nothing.
Well, the song essentially is just about the struggles of being in a band in the early stages, working a 9-to-5 job to make ends meet, and just being tired of that. And so it's about committing to this lifestyle and not looking back, and despite all the people that try to drag you down or stop you or get in the way, the message is get on the train or get off, because we're not going to stop.
Just leave it. Just jump on or jump off.
and
Kevin, where was this?
I was just getting ready to say this video was filmed at our great sponsor, the Juke Joint, 1911 Government Street in Ocean Springs. And this is where you can see the guys live Friday night. So let's just roll into it right now. Train Don't Stop. It's Magnolia Bayou, and you're watching the sound.
We'll escape the 9-to-5 by the skin of our teeth. Save what's left before we're blind. Working for a man ain't been too kind, no. Been on the run from the black and night. Tons of rises that burn with a brand new fire. Gotta move, say goodbye, say our prayers and wipe them tears from my eyes. Train stops for no one, steam rolling down the line. Train stops for no one, we're moving way too fast, ahead of our time. Well, we'll come across some people who cannot beat the heat, can't put their money where their mouth is when they're out in the streets. Roll the dice once or twice, but they can't afford the price of the sacrifice. But all that's wrong will come to light. So just stick to your guns and your appetite. Gotta move, say goodbye, say our prayers and wipe them tears from my eyes. Train stops for no one, steam rolling down the line. Train stops for no one, we're moving way too fast, ahead of our time. This train don't stop, no it don't stop. Train don't stop for no one. Train don't stop, no it don't stop. Train don't stop for no one. Train don't stop, no it won't stop. Train don't stop for no one. Train don't stop, no it won't stop. Train don't stop for no one. Train don't stop, no it won't stop. Train don't stop for no one. Train don't stop, no it won't stop. Train don't stop for no one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love the logo creeping in at the end like that too. That's killer, man. No, great song, great video. Dylan, it's still cool for me to watch you play without a pick. That trips me out every time. We were watching your video this past weekend. I had some friends over and I popped it on the TV and everybody was digging. I was like, look, he doesn't even use a pick. And they were like, what the hell? I was like, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it well. Oh, I'm sorry. I still got you muted. Hold on. I clicked it, but it didn't. Damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. There it went. All right. Now we're good. Yeah.
You muted.
Yeah. You had yourself muted. Fuck you, Kevin.
see, I had me muted too, so there ain't no telling who actually was at fault here. So
I know who Kevin's going to say.
We blame Jared for everything. It doesn't matter. Jared gets
Anyway, yeah, it's great, man. It's really good. And I dig the song. Everything about it is great. Cedric on the holding down the drums. Where's he at tonight?
He's working, unfortunately, man. Otherwise, I could. I'm sure I could hop on this drum set and he'll be back home in a matter of moments.
I can respect that. My drum set. yeah. Don't touch my drums. Did you touch my drums? Yeah. He texted me the other night, man, and told me about our show, and I'm going to be out of town. Otherwise, I would definitely be there. I'm pretty pissed that I'm not going to be able to make it.
It's all good, man. We'll feel you from wherever you're at.
There you go. Kevin's going to be there holding it down.
I will be there.
Holding it down.
So, and believe it or not, as big a fan as I am, this is going to be the first time I get to see you guys live.
Oh, wow.
In the live stream, really.
Well, yeah, but I mean, as far as like full sound, full stage, all that kind of stuff, it's going to be the first time I get to actually see you guys live. So I'm super stoked for this.
First time to experience the wall of sound.
Absolutely. So what's the plans for? So we know the show Friday, then Blue Oyster Cult on Saturday. What's the plans for the rest of 2021 rolling into 2022?
We're not. I mean, we're gonna be slowing down and kind of gearing up for a big 2022. I think we have a lot of new music, and we have the capacity to record our own demos now. So we are spending a lot of time writing, rehearsing, recording, and kind of refining everything. That way, if the time comes next year and it is time to cut a new album, we're going to be ready. And we're certainly going to be prepared to go on the road for any tour, touring at any capacity. So just loosening or tightening all the loose bolts, I guess.
Yep. Just ready for the ship to sail, and we're just kind of making sure all the wood's good for it.
I like it. Kevin, what do we have queued up? Did we want to go another video, or what's the timeline looking like?
Well, I mean, we had them till about 8:30. We got about another 5 minutes or so. So we got another video queued up if you want to do Preaching Blues.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a damn good song. Let me get it pulled up here, Kevin.
So we can actually talk about it real quick if you want.
I like the history of this song and the story of the song, because this song is actually a cover, correct?
Yes.
So give a little backstory of how far back this song goes.
So it was actually recorded in the 1920s, late 1920s, by a guy named Sunhouse, also from Mississippi. But he was a preacher, but he was also a drunk. And like during his show, he would preach the blues, and this song's got like, I want to say 40 different verses or something like that. But he's preaching the blues, and he's talking about all this stuff that happens, and he's also kind of talking not necessarily negatively about the church, but just about like some of the stuff that happens. Like you see one sister jumped up and talking about corn liquor and stuff like that. Talking about how everybody's human. And just preaching the blues, man. Everybody gets down, but it's church.
Yeah, it's funny. Like Dylan said, there's a lot of in the original song. There's a lot more verses, and anybody that's done a cover of this song kind of cherry picks the verses that they want to use. So everyone's version is just a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's jump into it. I've heard this song. It's a banger. Y'all are gonna dig it. If it's your first time here in Magnolia Bayou, you're in for a treat, man. Let's jump right on into it. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, I beg of you to open your hearts and minds this morning and listen to the words of the sermon I've prepared for you. Everyone, it is time for you to get right with God.
Some religion, I'm gonna join the Baptist church. I'm gonna get me some religion, I'm gonna join the Baptist church. You know I wanna be a Baptist preacher, so I wanna have to work. One sister jumped up, she began to shout. One sister jumped up, she began to shout. I'm so glad that corner echoes poured out. Another deacon jumped up, said, "Sister, why don't you hush?" Another deacon jumped up, said, "Sister, why don't you hush?" Love you drink on liquor, and your lies are hungry rusty. Wish I had a heaven of my own. I wish I had a heaven of my own. You know I give all of my women any happy home. I'm gonna get me some religion. I'm gonna join the Baptist church.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and oh yeah.
Great
song.
Yeah, I loved it. I was catching up and I went over. So I'm looking at a screen here, and I went back over to the Facebook screen to see some of the comments and some of the notification. I just got to sit there and do this the whole time. It was great. I love it.
Yeah, that slide on that riff is killer, man.
Thanks, man. Oh, another thing, I was thinking about this while the video was playing. I always think of stuff after the fact. But one way we went about recording this, at least as far as we recorded through as much vintage stuff, as much stuff as we could to kind of replicate that sound. I remember I had an old like Sears Silvertone style guitar with these like gold foil pickups, which guys like Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters used to use stuff like that. And I had a loud Marshall we were using, and just no pedals, just guitar, lead, amp, and go. Just crank it as much as you can without feedback in the drums, and just get it, man.
Hey, dude, got it. You got it. That slide riff reminds me of little like White Stripes Ball and a Biscuit, if you know that song.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's got that vibe, dude. I love it, man. I'm a huge fan of that as well. So guys, we're big fans here at the Sound. We love what y'all are doing. It's going to be a great show Friday night. People that are watching on the live stream, and if you're catching this before Friday night, go check them out at the Juke Joint. It's going to be a great show, and you're not going to want to miss it, man. I can tell you right now. Go check them out when you can still get that close to them, because it may not be too many more months and years, and you may have to stand behind a big barricade to be able to see them play live. So.
Can't wait. Well, we're not at the Coliseum.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Guys, thank you so much for joining us, and I will get the pleasure of seeing you guys Friday night.
Jared doesn't get to.
Hey, I got videos proving how close I was.
That's okay. Everybody will just flood your messages and tell you how bad you missed out. And
yeah, Kevin better get some good video too. I'm gonna be pissed.
That's why I bought the damn phone I did.
There you go.
Yeah. Traitor.
Grateful for y'all, man. We're supporting y'all just as much as y'all support us, man. So we appreciate, somebody in our hometown, doing something that y'all are doing, and keeping great music alive and helping us do the damn thing. I appreciate that.
It's our pleasure for sure. I think Kevin can second that.
Yes. Second.
Yep. Second. Yeah. But yeah, guys, we appreciate y'all's time tonight, and keep doing what you're doing. Y'all can hear them on the Sound 228 radio app. Look right up here. Just download it now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play. Magnolia Bayou, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Friday night, Juke Joint. See you
Come
there.
out or don't. You'll miss out.
Or don't. I love it. All right. Y'all have a good night, guys.
All right. See y'all later.
Cheers. Take it easy.
All right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's going to be a great show, Kevin.
So a few things that I want to mention real quick. One of our big supporters, 434 Management, one of their bands, Sister Kill Cycle, is getting ready to take the stage at B-Lux tonight.
Okay.
So if you're out and about, get over to B-Lux to catch Sister Kill Cycle live at B-Lux. That'll be a great show. And then, they were talking about getting out and doing open mics and all of that. I can tell you one of the best open mic nights that's going on right now is another one of our great sponsors, the Celtic Irish Pub in Pascagoula on Chico Street. Michael Ross hosts open mic night on Wednesday nights there. So definitely, if you're looking for some open mic fun, check them out at the Celtic on Wednesday nights. All sorts of stuff going on there.
Yeah, what they're saying, like Kevin mentioned, I mean, go get do the open mic nights or whatever, but join the scene, join the local music scene in your community, wherever that's at. And if there's not one,
create one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
do open mic on the damn corner.
Yeah,
call your friend.
Be some business, some venue, some bar, somewhere, somehow, make it happen. And if it's not there, grab your cell phone, put it on a tripod, and get in your garage and start having people come over. I mean, that's essentially what Kevin and I have done to promote our scene, because it's lacking. There's not a ton of places. We luckily have been blessed to be able to work with the Juke Joint and the Celtic. the Hotspot, other businesses that do live music, original live music.
Right.
So
The Cannery,
correct.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
lots
anyway,
of good stuff.
so we're gonna wrap it up here. I know Kevin's gonna announce the winner. I'm not gonna try to talk him out of forgetting to do it like I usually do. It's he hasn't felt for that in a while. So I'm looking at the one sheet that you so gracefully made here, Kevin. Do we have one more video to play?
No.
Oh, that's not there. That's not a thing.
I don't know what happened on this one sheet, but yeah, whatever that 840 is, that ain't happening.
You didn't delete it from the last one. I think.
Yeah, so no big deal. No, we don't have any videos, but I will announce the winner. Let me get to the poll real quick. And
before you do that, because we do a terrible job at promoting ourselves.
Yes.
If you want to jump over to the sound228.com, if you like what we're doing, and it's an easy way to help support the show. And I like to think that the logo and the merch looks really good, man. I'm super proud of this shirt that we have. It's the We Are New Rock shirt with the sound228.com on the bottom of it. You can get it on our website. We also have the hat here with the what do you want to call that? Like the sewn on patch, Kevin?
Yeah, sewn on patch.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have that version in the Flex Fit, and then we also have some snapbacks with that on it as well.
Yes.
They're all available for purchase at the sound228.com. Also, if you want to stay in the know, just text us. Text the sound to 228-641-1648. You'll get an automatic reply message initially, but everything after that will be either myself or Kevin. Now that he has a fancy new iPhone, he can respond back pretty quick to any text message. Yeah, because you didn't download the app yet either, did you?
No, I haven't downloaded the app.
Because you're a slacker.
So anyways, real quick, we've got some shows that we do want to mention. Don't forget, coming up February 20th in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, Rock for a Cure. You'll be seeing the last show, the one night only, one final show reunion get together of the Helvetica Effect. Coming up in November, on November 17th, I believe it is. Yes. Blackout the Sun, Occult Classic, Varsity Silent Trust, Kingdom Collapse will be a Belux. We've got the Toys for Tots benefit going on at the Poorhouse November 13th with a bunch of bands going on there. Also, December 11th, you're going to have a Toys for Tots campaign going on at the Celtic. I do know that we have a few people confirmed to play that, as well as one of them will be Haley Green from The Voice. She will be performing there at the Celtic for the Toys for Tots event going on December 11th. So lots of stuff going on. Stay tuned to the Sounds Facebook page and the app and all of that, and we'll be able to get you there. So,
all right, do your thing.
All right. So our winner for the grudge match is with 69% of the votes. Video number 2, Silent Theory with
okay. All right, they pulled it out.
So
good job, guys. Good job. Good song.
They'll move on to the next episode, and they'll be taking on Gears in the next episode. So Silent Theory and Gears will be doing that on the next grudge match. Want to thank the Juke Joint. We want to thank the Celtic. If you're interested in being a sponsor of the show, hit us up on Facebook or at the sound228@gmail.com. Hit us up, and we'd love to be able to speak about you guys and see you guys and support you guys like you guys support us. So thank you very much.
But most importantly, thank everybody for watching the live stream, man. We really appreciate it. All you people out there in the audio podcast land listening while you're driving to work or walking the dog or taking a shit, whatever it is that you do, we appreciate that, man. Smash that like button, hit the share button. Kevin and I have some real cool stuff coming up your way. We got some stuff in the works that we're not quite ready to talk about, but as soon as we can, we will. And it's always about bringing you the best new rock. All these bands that we find, we want to bring them to you live. We want to bring them to you on a live stream, whatever it is that we can do. That's our goal. You stick with us and we'll stick with you. Right, Kevin?
That's it. We are 100% supporting the people that support us.
That's right. We'll see y'all on the